6:53, time for the morning sprint. Breaking news this morning, country music icon Toby Keith has passed away at the age of 62. He died on Monday, according to his Twitter account. Keith had been fighting stomach cancer for the last year and a half. The statement said he, quote, fought his fight with grace and courage.
In-person absentee voting begins today for the Wisconsin primary. This is the presidential primary on February 20th. Sites will start opening. You can check the City of Madison's website to find the locations and hours. The last day you can vote absentee in person is Sunday, February 18th.
Lawmakers in the House will vote today on whether or not to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. This after Republicans claim he committed high crimes and misdemeanors for his handling of the southern border. Democrats argue the evidence brought against him does not reach that high of a bar.
The White House says President Biden would veto a standalone aid package for Israel proposed by the House. This as a Senate border deal that would include aid to U.S. allies appears to be on shaky ground. The House Speaker saying it'll be, quote, dead on arrival. Republicans responded to the threat from Democrats, calling it a betrayal of Israel in their time of need.
For the first time, a college basketball team could become part of a union. This comes after a National Labor Relations Board officer ruled that Dartmouth basketball players can apply for a union as school employees. If they unionize, the players would be able to negotiate salaries as well as practice hours, travel, and their working conditions.
Authorities in Dodge County are still looking for an escaped inmate this morning. Jennifer Peterson is up on your screen right now. She left the jail over the weekend for a medical visit and never went back. She was last seen in a red Ford Edge SUV at the Marshfield Clinic in Beaver Dam. If you have any information on where she might be, you should call Dodge County's non-emergency line.
5 minutes away from 7 o'clock as we are watching some fog, mainly east of Madison, but we've noticed a trend that it is starting to creep into the eastern side of Madison as well. Record highs, though, after we get through some of this fog this morning. Potential tomorrow, also into Thursday, but we will have a chance of some rain showers. Be warm enough for rain showers. So visibility is down in Juneau, Watertown, Waukesha down an eighth of a mile, a quarter of a mile, or half a mile right now in Monroe. But some of that has been inching to the west. So on the east side of Madison, if you're over there toward, well, Sun Prairie, McFarland, Stoughton, expecting some of that fog this morning. Also on the east side. Otherwise, the fog should burn off a little bit later on today. Quick look at well, we don't have this accident. We actually had a vehicle that is stalled on the eastbound ramps of I-90 and 94, just north of 151.
Thanks for keeping an eye on that, Kelly.
Sure.
And some record temperatures in the forecast potentially.
Yeah, pretty insane. I mean, we're talking about 50s, and this has been a long stretch of warm weather.
All right. Thanks for joining us this morning, folks.
All right, we will be back in a half hour with another news and weather update.